I-beams are strong. They're holding up the whole house. But sometimes, even the strongest of us need a little support.
Well, Danielle, we're headed to Chicago, and we're going to replace some I-beam supports.
So these are the old supports. Austin, how do we do it?
So we're going to start by removing some of this drywall so we can see where we're going.
Well, this is probably going to get really messy.
As you can see over there, we've got a HEPA filter. We're going to bring a couple more of those down, as well as have plastic protection covering around to try to keep that dust contained as much as possible.
Austin, you really got to have a good support system these days, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're here. Those I-beam supports are holding an I-beam, which is holding up the house. So we now need to take the weight off of the I-beam by using some lifting cylinders and lifting the house up a little bit right here all along the beam. As you can see, we have the cylinders on there and we've taken the weight off the home. These supports, they're not holding much anymore.
Nope.
Nope, they're not. So now we can take these supports out.
Will the new supports be made of the same material?
No, actually we're going to be replacing these with 3.5-inch diameter supports.
Next, we dig some big holes. The old supports stopped at the floor. Our supports go into reinforced concrete footers.
They must be at least 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet deep. We're installing this concrete footer with rebar inside of it to give it more strength. This structure stays where it is.
What happens next?
Easy peasy. Fill the hole with concrete.
Once our fast-setting concrete is poured, it's ready to go in 24 hours. So the footer is poured and the concrete's dried. What's the next step?
We now have to put our base plate in.
Austin, what is that thing and what are you doing?
This is what we call a plumb bob. Don't ask me why they call it that. Never met the guy before. We have a straight line from the center of the beam down. Now we know where to drill in this bottom plate. We're going to actually drill and secure this into the footing. So this is what our support's going to be seated in.
The pipe goes into the base, and this goes into the pipe. How long are the new supports going to be good for?
We warranty them for 25 years. Once you get this secured, they're not going anywhere.
The posts are all in and this house is supported.
You got it, and now all we have left to do is to install the concrete, trowel it even with the floor, and we're done.
The supports are in, the concrete is all poured.
We've also put the weight of the home onto these supports, removed all the temporary ones, and this house is secure.
Yeah, I mean, those old supports were like those friends you think are always going to be there for you, but then suddenly the floor falls out beneath you. I think these new supports are going to work out a lot better.
A lot better, and they'll be there for you when you really need them.